I want to start off by thanking you for your interest in the Sunbearer musical. I'm really hoping to get as much participation as possible, and I'm super excited to start the casting process. I also want to say that since the Sunbearer trials are the intellectual property of Aidan Thomas, none of the content we post will be monetized. This is simply for the fun of creating. Having said all that, let's get into the Sunbearer musical audition process. You want to start by taking a look at the casting list pinned on our Tumblr, so that you can know which characters you can currently audition for. As you can see, all of the roles that have been written into the script so far are still marked as uncalled, which means auditions are closed, but that should change to open very soon after we post these videos. The next step is to watch this video, which clearly you're already doing, so congratulations! Make sure to leave any questions you have on this video in the comments at the end. After that, you'll want to find some kind of monologue that you believe fits the character you are auditioning for, whether it's from an existing show, the book, or even a fanfic or something you wrote yourself. Just make sure you remember the source for later. The purpose of the monologue is to show how well you understand the character, hence the selection process, how well you portray the character, hence the performance, and to help us hear what your voice is like in case we need to cast any minor speaking roles. So yes, even ensembles should find a monologue. Next, you'll want to come back to our YouTube channel, click on Playlists, and then go to our Audition Information playlist. This should have some sample recordings of the songs we want you to sing based on who you are auditioning for. And yes, I did the recordings. There is a reason I didn't self-cast. I know I'm no Lin-Manuel or Jorge. Feel free to change the song up a bit, whether that's to get it in your range or just have fun. We want to see you as the character, not as me trying to play them. It also shows whether or not we should expect you to make contributions in other areas in the future. Ensemble can sing whichever song showcases their voice best. Finally, this is the form you'll need to fill out, which will be linked in the description of this video as well as on that informational Tumblr post you saw earlier. The first question is your name. It does not have to be your legal name. It could also be a preferred name or even an alias for privacy purposes. Your pronouns should be whatever you want us to use to refer to you in posts or even just conversations. If those are different from each other, you can specify as well. We would appreciate it if, in the Who You Are Auditioning For section, you only put one character. If you intend to audition for multiple characters, put a number next to their name to rank them, then fill out the form again for the next character. You are not required to audition multiple times to be considered for multiple roles, however. We will contact you if we need more materials. Here is where you put wherever you found your monologue that I told you to remember earlier. So make sure you don't lose it. You don't need a full MLA citation or anything. Just the name of a show, author, and title of a book on a fic, or if it's from the Sunbearer trials, you could even just write book. If you don't know your vocal type, don't worry. This just helps us figure out what music to give you if you are in ensemble, or which roles to consider you for. The question is an optional one. What isn't optional is uploading your audition. There is only one spot for a video though, so if you like recording the monologue and song separately like I do, make sure you have a way to edit them together. We also need a way to contact you, but this can be Tumblr DMs, Discord, or an email. If there is another way you would like us to contact you, that's a question you can ask on this video too. This social media question is also optional. This is just something we like to add next to your name on the cast list, so anyone can find out more about you, or see if you posted anything about participating, or even just so you get more followers from this, honestly. No pressure on leaving it, though. Finally, here's where you would leave something about any special circumstances, ideas you have, ways you could help, even experience you have, or you could just leave it empty, or add a joke. The possibilities are limitless. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much! I know it was kind of long, but we figured it would really help everyone to post an in-depth video on the process like this. Make sure to share this video with anyone you think would be interested in auditioning, or post about your participation using #TheSunbearerMusical. Thanks again, and break a leg!